Every once in a while I come across a tool so good that I just have to share it with all of you. And today, that tool is the SliX Hand from SliXprings. I'm Dustin and you're watching Guns of the West. Most cap and ball revolvers have a nice long loading lever right here for pushing the ball down into the chamber, and because of the length, it gives you great leverage so you can have the strength you need to be able to do that. And that's true, it's available on these Colt styles and also the Remington style revolvers. Just about all of them will have a nice lever to be able to push the ball down. But some revolvers out there, not so much. Just look at the size of that one. And by the way, if you're wondering why there are no grips on this revolver, this is a new one to my collection that I'm actually just building out of some spare parts and just have not put a grip on it. That's the only reason it's like that. But anyway, I've already put a ball in here. There's no powder or anything, no cap. I just want to load a ball for demonstration. But with these short levers, you do not have near as much leverage. And when you get the hand on there, there's really nothing to grip. You can't get a real good purchase with your hand, and you end up using your palm, and it really gouges right down there into your palm. Now, my friend Richard from the Small Caliber Arms Review channel was nice enough to allow me to share this little clip of one of his recent videos trying to use one of these short levers.
Now, this one is really tough with this little short loading lever on it. In fact, it is very tough. Yeah, that is a very tough one to get in there.
And Richard knows his way around a cap and ball revolver, that's for sure. He's no slouch. But these little levers are just tough to use and very tough on your hand. So, enter the SliX Hand. If I turn it this way, you can see where it says that right up here on the handle. It's got various size cutouts in it for different size loading levers that you might have. The two most common being the Colt, which is this one, and then the Remington, which is the narrow one. This one would fit something else, but Ruger perhaps. I've not used one of those. Or also, it's advertised on their website. You could even cut deeper and modify it to fit another one, because it's advertised to fit most, but not all, cap and ball revolvers. But anyway, with this being a Colt design, let's just slip the SliX Hand on here and watch how perfectly that just fits on that loading lever. The cutout is perfect, and look at the leverage that I've got. There's even some knurling in there to help me get a good grip. And watch that ball. That is just no problem whatsoever with the SliX Hand. What you just saw was my very first attempt ever at using the SliX Hand, but wow, I'm impressed already. After I saw Richard's video, I was texting back and forth with him, and I told him that I had seen one of these online, and then I got to thinking that maybe I should just reach out and get one. I mean, I've tried other SliXprings products. I've got several sets of SliX shot nipples on various revolvers. I've got the SliX wrench, which is a nipple wrench, and now the SliX Hand, and that's 3 for 3. I just love their products. There will be a link in the description, but I really recommend this, especially if you've got a short loading lever. Now, what you saw was a Colt. Here's a Remington, and this one does not need a SliX Hand. It's a long one, but let me just show you how this little, I always call it kind of the fin on the loading lever, fits into this narrow side. If I slide that in there, goes on just perfectly. So if you've got the little Remington pocket model, that would slide all the way down here where it's supposed to be, and again, just give you that great leverage. And it's really not wobbling around on there. This is machined incredibly well. Fits very nice and snug on the Remington, just as it did on the Colt. So this is a home run product for cap and ball shooters with short loading levers. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this look today at the SliX Hand, and of course I'll put a link to it down in the description below. While you're down there, please don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos. And if you read on in the description, you'll see where to find me on social media, as well as where to find great Guns of the West products, including the new online course for cap and ball revolvers. Thank you so much for watching.